Hey everybody, how are you doing? I thought I would come to you live today. I just finished up a great live event with our challenge group. They're doing a fantastic job. We're having a great week. We had a guest speaker on today, Laura Hernandez of I Halo Love. And if you've followed me for any time at all, you know that Laura has been extremely instrumental in helping me transform my health. So one thing that was brought up today, the challenge members get to ask questions of me and my guests. And of course, one of the questions that always comes up is about food cravings when we're on a raw food diet. You know, they're trying their best to stay raw for 5 days. And of course, we get cravings, all of us do. We smell those smells of past cooked food, and it brings up these cravings. They're just out of the blue. Like the other day, I told my husband, I woke up in the morning, I was like, what the heck? I'm craving hot dogs. I haven't thought about hot dogs forever. So they wanted a little help on what to do about those cravings and how to avoid giving in and going back to eating something they shouldn't. As a matter of fact, one lady said she did. They had a favorite dish that they served last night or a favorite meal. And she said, I just went ahead and ate it. And I regretted it so much because my stomach felt heavy. I felt awful. And I just really regret doing that. But I assured her that it's almost a good thing, because when we see the contrast for ourselves, when we experience it, it's a good thing, because she's going to remember how that cooked food made her feel compared to eating raw food. And next time she'll probably make a different choice. So I just wanted to share with you a few words about what Laura said and what I do as far as cravings, and maybe this will help some of you. So Laura said that cravings are from emotions from the past. We associate an emotion with almost every food that we eat. And a lot of those foods have happy emotions. They make us feel good. We love the way they taste. And so when we think of a food, we almost always bring up the emotion that's associated with it. And in order to not do that, we need to keep our focus on the future. And that's so true. Laura said to look at the person you want to be and remind yourself of where you want to be and the goals you want to achieve. So when I get a craving, the first thing I do is remind myself that this is an emotion from the past and I don't want to engage with it. So I feel appreciation for that emotion that I remember, but again, I don't associate with it. Instead, I turn my focus to the person I want to be in the future. I want to be healthy, strong, happy, fit, with a clear mind and a clean body. I want to feel free to do anything and everything I want to do. I'm constantly seeing this picture of myself with my backpack on, only a backpack, standing at the airport, excited about where I'm going, about my new travels. So that's one thing that a vision that I have made for myself, and you can make your own of where you want to be in the future. So I associate those feelings of who I want to be with the raw food diet. I think that's going to help me get there. This diet, what I'm eating, the amazing raw foods from nature with living enzymes, those foods are getting me where I want to be. I don't want to be anywhere else. I don't want to go back to the past. Why would I want to go back to the past and be sick? Because when I go back to the past, then where am I? I would just have to start again, because I never want to stay sick. There's no point in doing that. So then I turn my attention to something I love to eat that's raw. I think of the dish or the smoothie, the juice. I see it, I smell it, and I taste it in my mind. And then I start planning how I'm going to make it for today or even tomorrow. I write down my grocery list. I start making the ingredients as soon as I can. And then when it's ready, I sit down and I eat it and I enjoy each and every flavor. I take it in my mouth and I try to sense all the different flavors that I put in there. I enjoy the textures. I chew and chew and chew, and I love every bite. You know, I think so many of us are on automatic pilot when we eat. And sometimes after we eat, we don't even remember eating or tasting our food, right? Because, you know, we need to put our focus on the taste when we eat raw food and the appreciation, because then our cells inside our body, they get the signal that what we are eating is good for us, because every thought we have sends a signal to our cells. And so when our cells, everything they want to do is to help us. And they know what to do by what we think. So when we're thinking thoughts over this food about how beautiful it is, how good it tastes, how the magic it's doing inside of our body, that's exactly what's going to happen, because we're telling them what to do. So they get busy transforming our body for the better when we're loving this food. And so when I put all of these thoughts into action, and I don't associate with those past emotions, and I stick with thinking about who I want to be in the future, then I don't have any problem sticking to raw. I do love the food. Honestly, I love the food. Of course, there's once in a while I see pizza or, you know, some of the foods I used to love, and yeah, they look great, but I just don't stay there. I keep my thoughts on the food that I love and the food that loves me. All right, you guys, I hope you'll put these thoughts into action for yourself. So have a wonderful day, and I hope you get to enjoy some beautiful raw food today. All right, take care.